Hello students, welcome to our 8th lecture which is based on significance of quantum numbers. See students, from 11th or 12th standard you are studying the quantum numbers, but what is the use of quantum numbers, from where they have come, that all we are going to study in this lecture. Quantum numbers, the set of numbers used to describe the position and the energy of the electron in an atom are called quantum numbers. There are four quantum numbers: principal quantum number, azimuthal quantum number, magnetic quantum number, and spin quantum number. The values of quantum numbers are fixed and are derived as a solution of Schrodinger wave equation of hydrogen atom. So from very 3 or 4 lectures, you must be knowing that how much important is the Schrodinger wave equation. So from the Schrodinger wave equation, we get the solutions for the quantum numbers. From that, we come to know what are quantum numbers. We are now able to find the values of quantum numbers, and now we can imagine a very perfect model of an atom. Yes or no? So for this, the credit goes to the Schrodinger wave equation. So first is a principal quantum number. The principal quantum number describes the energy of an electron and the most probable distance of the electron from the nucleus. We know this quantum number from Bohr's theory by assumptions made by Bohr. As we have seen in the Bohr's orbital theory that the electron revolve in a specific orbit around the nucleus. So that from that we know that there are various orbits, and in specific orbit that electron revolves, and we denote it by n. Okay, so we have got that idea from the Bohr's theory. The Bohr's assumption for the role of principal quantum number is quite different from that predicted by the quantum mechanics. According to the quantum mechanics, the principal quantum number only determines the energy of electron. Okay, so it determines what? Energy, and according to that energy, we say that it is present in the first shell, second shell, or third shell. But in the Bohr's orbit, it was directly that in the first orbit, in the second orbit, in the third orbit. It talks about the number of orbit, and this quantum mechanics talks about the energy. It tells us about that energy. The next is orbital angular momentum quantum number. It is also called as a azimuthal quantum number. According to the principal quantum number, the theory of quantum mechanics, we observe that the total energy of electron in orbit is quantized. But what about the angular momentum of the electron? See, this we have assumed that the total energy of electron in an orbit is quantized. See, for that orbit, the energy of electron is quantized. But what about the angular momentum? The Schrodinger equation predicts that each of the electrons' wave function is the characteristics by a value of the so-called orbital angular momentum quantum number designated by the letter L. The confined electron in an orbit is subjected to an electrostatic force directed towards the nucleus of the hydrogen atom. Therefore, in fact that at least one of the quantum number of electron in the hydrogen atom is associated with the electron's angular moment. Okay. So, the azimuthal quantum number is a quantum number of an atomic orbital that determines its orbital angular momentum and describes the shape of the orbit. So, the principal quantum number describes the energy of electron, whereas the azimuthal quantum number describes the shape of the orbit. So see, if the azimuthal quantum number has the value 0, it is seen that it is present in the s orbital. Similarly, for 1 it is in the p orbital, for 2 it is in the d orbital, and for the 3 it is in the f orbital. The Schrodinger equation not only predicts the magnitude of the electron's orbital angular momentum, but also it predicts the orientation of electron angular momentum. See, as we are talking about the orientations, that means that electron is continuously orienting in a specific orbital. So what is the limit of that orientations? So ML is a notation for the orbital magnetic quantum number. ML is equal to 2L plus 1. L is the azimuthal quantum number. ML, whatever the answer comes for the 2L plus 1, from that minus L plus 1, minus L plus 2 up to 0, plus 1, 2, 3 up to L minus 2, L minus 1, 1. So for better understanding, we will take an example. For L is equal to 3, that is for the f orbital, the ml value, that is 2 into 3 plus 1 is equal to 7. So therefore, it will have the 7 different orientations. So how are they? Minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So these number are 7s. Okay. So each value of ml correspond to a possible orientation of the electron orbit in the magnetic field. The next is discovery of spin. In 1921, an experiment had been performed by two German physicists, Otto Stern and Walter Gerlach. The result implied that for neutral silver atom in an external magnetic field, there are two and only two possible values of Z component of the magnetic momentum of a silver atom in its ground state. So what does this all sentence implies that only two motions, there are only two possible motions are there for any electron. That is, the electron were considered to be rotating in the two directions, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. And so, this quantity was named as electron spin. That means what? Electron revolves around the nucleus in a specific shell, in a specific orbital, and it rotate against itself, and according to its rotation, that is either clockwise or either anti-clockwise, that phenomenon is known as electron spin. So next and the last quantum number is magnetic quantum number. It is denoted by ms. The spin quantum number ms describes the angular momentum of an electron spin around an axis and has both angular momentum and orbital angular momentum. This quantum number describes the direction in which an electron spins about its own axis. Each orbital can only hold two electrons with opposite spin. This is the most important thing, that the two electrons in an one orbital have an opposite spin. If they don't have, they cannot be present in the same orbital. Is it okay? The intrinsic angular momentum of an electron is known as an electron spin. The first electron in an orbital will have a spin of plus 1 by 2, while the second will have minus 1 by 2. This implies that they have an opposite spin. Is it clear? This is the small table which gives the information about all the four quantum numbers. So first is a principal quantum number which is denoted by the symbol n. So n is equal to 1, 2, 3. Significant property determines the size and the energy of the orbitals. Orbital angular momentum, it is denoted by L. L has a value from 0, 1, 2 up to n minus 1. What does the orbital angular momentum quantum number signifies? It determines the shape of the orbital. The next is orbital magnetic quantum number. It is denoted by ML. So ML depends on the azimuthal quantum number. ML is equal to 2L plus 1. So whatever that value we get, that much values ML consists of. So its value is from minus L plus 1, 0, L plus 1, L determines the orientation of orbitals. The next is magnetic spin quantum number. It is denoted by Ms. So Ms has only two values, that is either plus 1 by 2 or either minus 1 by 2. The spin of the electron is either clockwise or anti-clockwise. See student, I am again and again telling you that you are going to face an MCQ type of exam. So for that exam, these are the small points which are very important that you have to remember. So please focus on this point. The quantum number is the most important topic. Try to study hard. Thank you.